everyone, this is Amanda Aguiar, local realtor here in the Seattle area. And today I want to clarify some things from you. Over the years, I have a lot of agents that are asking me a lot of the similar questions about why joining eXp. So in this video, I am going to be covering about the 10 most common questions that I get on a regular basis when agents are curious or wanting to know more about eXp. So just to let you know, this is going to be straightforward, no fluff, because I want you to get raw, right information. So stick around and let's go through them all and let's dive in. Starting off with the most common question, does eXp have a local brokerage? And that is a great question. And the answer is yes, but different. We are a cloud-based company, so we don't have your typical traditional brick and mortar where you're going to come to an office. But nonetheless, you have all the support that you need from local mentors, managing brokers, designated brokers, all to serve you here within the state of Washington or whatever state that you're looking for about joining eXp. You're going to still get a support, and there's just many different ways where you can connect with your support system. We do have a virtual office. Maybe you already have seen it or not, and it's pretty cool. And within few clicks, wherever you're located, even if you're traveling, which for me, it is amazing and handy, you can ask your questions about compliance and understand anything about your forms or what you need. So you get state meetings that are all hosted within our support system in here locally. And more specifically about my group, we do meet on a regular basis every week on Mondays on a physical office, and then we do events together, host open houses, do videos, and community, which is the most important thing. And with this, it allows you to still own your business, own your market, but being still having the support of the eXp ecosystem. And here's another common question. Is eXp good for brand new agents? I started with eXp from day one of getting my license. I don't have the experience of other brokerages, so I can speak this from my own experience. But when you come in, you will be partnered up with a local mentor. This mentor has to go through a lot of training. They need to have a managing broker license. So it means that they have been at least over 3 years in the real estate business and have done many hours of trainings, and they go through a mentorship training within eXp to be certified to mentor you when you come in. So they're going to be guiding you for your first few transactions to help you with basic questions, and then going through the forms, filling out when you get that first offer, and then going through the process of closing. So you do have that local support for sure in your local market. And even doesn't matter if you ever to partner up with me in a different state, eXp will provide you with a local mentor within your business. And I think one of the things that it doesn't matter which brokerage that you join, really, you still need to take action. So as a brand new agent, or if you are coming to eXp or another brokerage, you need to come in. What is the reason why you're in this business? You're going to get the support that you need as well. Again, not trying to brag, but with our local team support as well, there are many mastermind calls that we're going to be helping you build your business case, your business plan, what do you want to do and how you want to dive in. But again, go back to your why and remembering you are your own boss. Isn't it the reason why you joined this industry? Another question that I hear a lot from agents, do I have to recruit because I am joining eXp? And the answer is 100% no. Recruiting, it is 100% optional. And then it is just another opportunity that you get when you join in this business. If you're thinking about participating in the revenue share that the company provides to you, we here at eXp, we are agent-owned based company. So I am part of I am taking revenue share of this company. So this is just another let's say, layer or another leg that you can potentially grow if you wish to do so. We are very heavily on production and helping your clients on a day-to-day basis, but it does give an opportunity if you also have the vision that either you want to grow a team or that you maybe are in production for a long time and you have all this experience and now you want to be able to pour onto other agents. So you have just more opportunities for you in how you want to run your business. But especially coming in the beginning, if all you want to do is focus on production, that's amazing. But here's a question for you. Maybe you are in real estate for a while, or maybe even you are not in real estate, but you can relate to this. If you are working in an environment that you absolutely love, you're getting the support that you need, wouldn't other people ask you, hey, what do I need to do to join your group? What do I need to do to join your company? And this is the opportunity the eXp gives to you to partner up with more agents that maybe are already friends with you, or maybe are aligned with who you are in your beliefs, and they want to just, come, on board and work together with you. And then the company also will compensate you for helping the company grow. So it's a win-win for everybody. And here's another great question. Why should I join eXp versus another brokerage? There is a list of things, but I'll share with you. One of them being cloud-based. You are not locked in one place. This company really helps you obviously still be local and still support your business that way. But if you have a bigger vision where you want to maybe potentially get your license in other places, you have a very low cap. Only $16,000 a cap for the company. And here's the beauty. If you have your license in more than one state, your cap is still the same. So the company is not trying to take advantage of you just because you are versatile and having more license in other places. Also, because the revenue share program, we actually are in the stock market, which means when you're closing deals like you would in any other place, you also be gaining stocks, which for me, coming from the corporate world to here now on the entrepreneur side, for me, it's just like my 401k. And how many entrepreneurs sometimes just work to pay the bills and then forget to put on the money on the side for retirement and other plans. For me, it's just that one way as well that, without thinking, every time I get my commission check, I already have an allocated 5% on my commission that it goes, buying stocks. So I'm just kind of building up another little pocket of savings for me and my family. As I share, you also have the opportunity to go beyond yourself. If you want to really invest and teach others to do what you're doing so amazingly, not only in your local business, but in other parts of the country, and even better, other parts of the world. So you are only the one person that will limit yourself. The opportunities in here are limitless. So here's a great question. What are the fees that you need to pay here at eXp? Starting off, when you come in on your first month, you're going to be paying $149. And that includes for your setup, your background, that is going to be building up with the company, all the background systems, your CRM, getting your website set up. So just kind of getting that all together, your email, it's $149. And then from the second month on, it's $85, and that's it. Does not matter which state you are. Though I have to say, especially here for Washington State, we have some other taxes that are involved into that, which is outside of eXp, but it's $85 flat. It doesn't matter which state you're located. And then let's talk about our cap. We are 80/20 with a $16,000 company cap. So what does that mean? Once you actually hit that cap and you go 100%, you're only spending about $250 in fees per transaction, which is just going to be covering your company reviewing your transactions, because in the end of the day, they also are responsible for you. And then in maintenance fees for insurance and other things that they need to cover. And then let's say you are a high producing agent. After you cap and you close another 20 transactions, that $250 per transaction fee drops to only $75. So very minimum, the amount of income that you can potentially gain with real estate and what you get to pay, every transaction, it is literally bare minimum. We have no desk fees, no franchise fees. That's it. That's all. Another great question. Do I need to drop my personal branding and only use eXp branding? This is probably one of my favorite things. Even though I came from the corporate world into real estate, so it was not like I had a brand, maybe as some of you that have been working in this industry for a long time, but I am very brand oriented and focused. And I always made that from day one. Who are people working with? It's with me. eXp is just a vehicle that I chose to be in it and carry my license and obviously all the trainings and everything else that we get with it. But my brand, it's me. You're working with me. So this is the beauty thing. And I love it because I actually just heard that this past week from our CEO, sharing that eXp is you first and then second. So your brand is the most important thing. You're just partnering up with another brand that is very successful and is always agent-centric. You co-brand with eXp logo on required things, but outside of that, you keep your colors, your logo, you everything, which I think it is the most critical thing that you should do for your business. If you're not doing that yet, you are the brand of your business. You are the face of your business. And it does not matter which brokerage you're with. And even if you're proud to be there, great. But remember, you come first. And a question that I feel is so easy for people to say, but they don't even understand, I feel like sometimes, why they're asking that. Maybe they just heard from someone else. The question is eXp a pyramid scheme? And the reason is, I will say it's a very, very big no, we are not. Because why a pyramid scheme is illegal? Because when you're trying to sell a service or a product that doesn't exist, and in here, we are selling homes every single day and building our production. So we do have all the layers that in ways that you can also have a passive income, but that does not mean, let's talk about a typical corporation. If you're more familiar with that, and even in traditional brokerages, you're going to have maybe the CEO, the president, layers of different departments, and all of these departments needs to get paid, right? So there's just adding layers until a portion of that gets to you. And the difference here, again, with eXp, because we are agent-centric first, we are here at the top of the line, just as with everybody else, because we are company owned agent. Because we're a company that we are agents are owning it. So we have ownership, and that eliminates a lot of the different layers that maybe in a typical brokerage you would have. But in here, then the company now have this opportunity to give back to the agent with our revenue share. And another question, moving on, another question. Are there really no offices within eXp? And the answer is yes. We are a cloud-based company. So a lot of the things that we do, it is remote, it is online, but you still have all the additional support. So you're not going to be finding an eXp office in every corner. But we are partnering up with a lot of different co-working spaces that it doesn't matter where you're at. If that's something that is important to you, you can still use that to host meetings and whatnot, or you can have other local partnerships. In our case in here with our team, I am partnering up with my lender, and I actually host a lot of my team meetings in their office. So there's still opportunities to have that physical touch if it's something that is important to you and you want to do that with your group. And a very good question, an important one, especially in here because of our model. Does my sponsor matter? Do I need to choose a local sponsor? And the answer is absolutely matters. It does not have to be local. What you should be looking at when you're looking for a sponsor to join eXp with, it's someone that is active, proactive, that you see that they are doing the things that you want to do. And not only like someone that is just like selling different courses and things like that, because most likely they're not going to have time for you. But you need to make sure you are interviewing people, because once you join with that sponsor, we do have very strict rules where you cannot just be jumping around. So take your time, have some conversations, and make sure you are picking up the right sponsor for you. Because like in here, in the Wolfpack, everything that is part of our organization it's not offered for every single person that is within eXp. That's the value that we bring to all the agents that join our group with our daily masterminds and support that we have. That is for our group, and we are one big happy family with a lot of collaboration. And last but not least, it is too late to join eXp. And absolutely not. Even though eXp has grown a lot, we are here getting close to 90,000 agents. I don't think there's a better time than now to join. I've been here for 3.5 years, and each year the things that they continue to add into our systems, into training, and never ever increasing our monthly fee, which is insane. I'm just so grateful for all the tools and resources as company continues to pour back on us to support our growth, so that it means it grow our business. So if the time is now for you, let's definitely talk, because a lot of times I am talking with the agents that they're not getting the support that they need, or maybe they are a team lead and they have overhead expenses and they're just they love what they're doing, but that is actually starting to become a painful thing. So they're starting to figure like, what should I do? Should I go back to just being a solo agent and not caring this much for agents on my team? And this is the beauty of things. We can support all those different levels depending on what you're looking for by joining us here at eXp. So that is it. 10 common questions that I get very often about eXp. I hope this was clear, straight to the point, and brings some knowledge and understanding for you if you are considering here and partnering up with us at eXp. So make sure all my informations are on the description. I would love to get in a call with you, even if you're not considering eXp, but you just need a little light at the end of the tunnel of something that maybe you're struggling with. I love helping agents because I fortunately had the opportunity from every step of the way that I have joined this beautiful organization. It has helped me. So I already have talked with many agents that will reach out to me, and I'll spend countless hours of just going over their business, giving them ideas and suggestions, even if they're not interested in partnering up with me, because I do believe about giving back. But more than that, I would love to welcome you to our Wolfpack family. If you're interested, let's have a chat. Let's get you on my calendar, and then just go from here. And the year is ending, but doesn't mean that your career is ending. There is still hopes. Let's get connected, and I hope to see you. You may be in a call with me here soon. So make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. There's a bunch of interviews and also other topics that I'm covering on a weekly basis. And I am just so grateful that you're here today. So I hope you are well, stay well, and we'll talk soon.